Community Association managers, this video is for you. Today, we're going to show you a blueprint of how to create community association success. So one of our missions here at Affinity is making sure that our associations are well lived. And the only way that they can be well lived is by designing or having a vision for that community. In creating a vision for the community, it allows for expectations to be clear, not just for the board, but also for our managers. So in this video, we're going to talk about 3 strategies that allow you to not only align those expectations, but more importantly, build a strong partnership with the community association manager and the board of directors. First, you want to know what are the current challenges of your community association, or how we like to say here at Affinity, what are the opportunities for improvement within that association. So as a community leader, community association manager, you should already know, if you've been at the property for some time, of what are the challenges and what are the priorities that the community association has. So as an example, are there painting that needs to be done? Are there balconies that need to be done? Is there a clubhouse that needs to be painted? Then you also want to talk to the board of directors and understand what are the projects that they see for the next year or maybe 2 years. Once you have those challenges outlined, now the next step is, how are we going to pay for those challenges? How are we going to address those concerns? So now you want to pull in the financials of the association. Once you pull in the financial association, now you can start to prioritize which are the projects that you're going to do in the coming year. Because if you don't have any money, then it makes no sense to start dwelling on a project that you can't get to. If you don't have any money, but it's a priority project, then as a manager and as a board, you understand that first we need to get the loan. First, we need to do a special assessment. Whatever it may be, you have to make sure that you tie in the financials with those current challenges. Next is understanding the staff bandwidth, okay? So from those challenges, you have money. Now you want to know, okay, how can the staff support this? So normally associations would tie 1 to 4 goals a year, depending on how big they are and what the costs associated with it. Once you know, okay, these are the projects, let's say you have 3 projects, okay, what support is needed to make sure that those projects get executed well? Many times, as my CAMs would know, boards feel that the CAM can be a project manager dealing with the projects as well as dealing with the day-to-day. However, as a manager, you know the bandwidth of your community. You know what your staff can and can't do. You know what the operational challenges are with or without that project. So as a manager, it's your responsibility to communicate to the board. If we're gonna take on these 4 projects and I'm gonna need to supervise them, you're gonna either need some support or really tell your board that they're gonna need to hire an engineer or a project manager to supervise that. Because it makes no sense to start a project and then your day-to-day operations to fall apart. So as a leader, it's very important that you're communicating this to your board of directors. And once you have that good communication, that's where partnerships are built, because then they can understand, all right, if this project is done, there's gonna be other challenges. How do we manage those challenges? So again, here at Affinity, we wanna make sure that our communities are well-lived. And the only way of having a well-lived community is by having strong communication and having a plan in place. Because with the plan, now you can reverse engineer how you're going to check in, how you're gonna create your quarterly rocks or quarterly goals, and how you create milestones for that so that you can update your board on where you are with that project. While this may sound a little bit overwhelming and it may take a lot of time to do, this is the only real way to have success within your community. Because if, as a CAM, if you don't outline what the project plan is for the year, your board is gonna feel like things are not getting done. And that's because you're just what I like to call chasing rabbits all over the place. As a CAM, you're a leader and you need to have clear focus, and so does your board. So it's a responsibility of both parties to get together, have the difficult conversations if they need to be difficult, set the plan together, and regularly check up on that plan. If you're a community association manager and love our approach, I welcome you to reach out to us. We have a ton of opportunities available. If you're a board and like what we're saying or our approach, please reach out to us. I'm also interested for our viewers. If you have any other approach, please leave it in the comment or what successes you've had in being able to manage the difficulties of expectations and dealing with staff and dealing with financial challenges. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give us 2 thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as we have weekly videos coming out. I'll see you in our next video.